No matter what the weather, we be getting
This is
that
them?
cheddar so we can have a better tomorrow.
No, that's not the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, if it is,
That's the first
you
year
gotta let that
hearing.
ride out a little bit. I don't know.
All right, let's see.
Okay, I got something in Washington.
No, this is some other schmuck that posted his stuff on their wall.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So in
Or
Washington,
mentioned them. Go ahead.
This wife sets her husband on fire in bed.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah.
What'd he do to her?
Nothing. He molested her kid.
You're up, Hayden. He molested. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I would have glued his pecker to his leg and then put ants on him. I got an ant thing. I just think that would be like the coolest torture for somebody. Just douse him in some sweets and put some fire ants or something on him.
When asked why not shoot him or something, why set him on fire, she said it'd be too nice.
It would be too nice.
It'd be too nice.
You know what? Good for her.
Yeah, that's all it says.
A child? How old was? Any details?
Well, you know, it's a child, but I think the child was 7-year-old daughter. Yep. And it was his stepdaughter.
7-year-old stepdaughter, and that's always the case.
She was 40, he was 52.
What a piece of shit.
So some 52-year-old man
and of course
was molesting her kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Listen, this message is to that woman. What's her name? Does it say?
Tatanisha Hedman.
Good for you.
Bless your heart.
If more people stood up for their children, then less of these dirtbag, scumbag pedophiles would be in our prison systems, and they'd be dead where they belong.
You know who should bail her out? Big Oil.
Enough said.
Big Oil.
Right?
Yeah.
For using their product, for
Yep.
setting that bastard on fire. You're damn right. What kind of gasoline did you use? Was it Citgo? Was it Shell? Was it
Ronsonol?
Was it that company that's responsible for destroying the Gulf, whose name I will never ever say, but you all know who it is, and the CEO of that company is a big piece of shit. And if you go to my personal Facebook page, Lewis Kennedy, his personal email and phone number is there. Give him a call. Tell him he's a piece of shit. But somebody, if you can.
Good news, the molester, he woke up to being burned alive, and he's in jail for child molestation.
So good. He did suffer. He's alive.
She sacrificed herself, saved her child,
Whew.
and actually punished that man.
Good.
Like our government wouldn't do.
Justice
I got another
has
story.
been served. Go for it.
The only injustice is that she's in there.
I ran
That's
across
it,
this
yeah.
yesterday, and it does it make me mad. It's out of Tallahassee here in Florida.
Talk more into it.
Mason Reinhardt and his brother were playing video games in their suburban Tallahassee home Tuesday morning when their grandmother, Martha White, interrupted to say she had a surprise for them. White, 63, who had been babysitting the boys in Killern Lakes Plantation, Florida, then took 6-year-old Mason into the bathroom and locked the door behind her. A probable cause affidavit said Mason's brother, age 8, heard him start to cry from behind the door and say, "I don't want to die, please don't kill me." The boy said he tried to get in the bathroom but could not. He then called his father and hid, court documents said. Within 5 minutes, first responders were on the scene and found Mason lying in the bathroom floor with multiple stab wounds to the chest, said Lieutenant James McQuaid,
Oh my
Leon
God.
County Sheriff's Office spokesman. Leon County Emergency Medical Services rushed him to the hospital, but Mason did not survive. White was not there when the deputies arrived, but the boy's parents said she was the one home with them while they were at work. Mason's brother said he saw White leave the home with a bottle of wine, but not before telling him she had a surprise for him, too. Court documents said McQuaig said Mason's brother was not injured in the incident.
Jesus Christ.
Deputies identified White as the suspect when they found her covered in blood in the dead end of a block about half a mile away from the boy's parents' home. White's clothing was covered in blood. She also had a bottle of wine and a Xanax. White was taken to a local hospital for medical evaluation, even though she didn't appear to be injured, McQuaig said. She remained under evaluation until Wednesday morning when she was transferred to the Leon County Jail and booked under a charge of first-degree murder. White showed little emotion as she was led in handcuffs into the female holding cell about 24 hours after deputies were initially called to the scene. It's still too early in the investigation to identify a motive for the stabbing, McQuaig said. However, White told the deputies she was fed up.
Fed up. And these are her children.
These are her grandchildren.
Her grandchildren. What a piece of crap there, too.
Yeah.
Put a...
You say.
I don't even know what to say except stick a freaking pipe bomb in her asshole and light it. Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
What is wrong with people?
There is going to be a gas shortage.
Right? I'm going to burn everybody alive, man. I don't know what the hell is wrong with people.
Someone stabbed a 6-month-old. Someone stabbing a 6-year-old. What the hell is wrong with people?
I don't know, man. That's really
Don't forget Janine in Texas.
That one's got me all screwed up.
Killed 40-plus infants.
Yeah.
Muscle relaxer injections.
Getting out of prison for it, should be serving a life sentence, but no.
No. Yeah, she's.
I don't care how packed
half
jail
of her
is,
sentence,
you
right?
don't let her out.
No.
She should be serving a life for each one of those kids.
I'm sorry, but doesn't Texas have the death penalty?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if they don't, ship her to a state that does.
Or did they put it on hold or something like that because of the bad one, or was that here in Florida? Only Florida could screw something up like that.
I still have faith in people that they'll take care of these people once they serve their sentence because they deserve it.
Yeah, I don't know. Here's a little clip from the Molly interview. It is the stereotypical way of getting into the owl industry. How were you? Go ahead, Joseph. You got a question?
When you said stereotypical thing,
No, it's going out there.
Uncle Bobby molested me.
We just can't hear it because
you know what I mean?
it's bored.
That's what I think stereotypical.
Unless I turn that up.
Adult industry.
There was a history of that. Not any Uncle
And at
Bobby.
this point in the interview, this is like right at the
So you do
beginning of the
have a
interview, we're
history. I
talking
don't know
about
Bobby
molestation in your family, her childhood, and how there was a little bit of a history of molestation in her childhood, and then, like I said, it brings you further into her story, and it just the story goes through and tells you how it's not always the glamorous life. You know what I mean? It's not always champagne and roses in that life there. So what do we got as far as some quick weather reports? I know by the time they get this in the cities, it'll be a little later. But let's go ahead and give them the future forecast if we have that up.
I got Lancaster and Milwaukee, both low 80s, sunny.
Okay.
I got Boulder with 78-degree high, 30% chance of rain, 3 mile per hour northeast wind.
In Vegas, well, Vegas is going to be hot. All right,
A little bit of thunderstorms in Macon, Georgia, but you probably know that.
Yeah, you guys probably know that already before we do. Let's pull up the camera for outside the studio. Sun is shining, and it looks kind of overcast out there. Oh, no, sun's shining bright, no overcast at all. So, according to the weather station here in Tampa, Spring Hill, Florida, actually, 91 degrees and clear skies. The barometric pressure is rising. Got like 0.94 tenths of an inch of rain in the last 24 hours here. So I don't know. For those of you who follow the rain, those of you who follow the weather, that's basically where we're at with that.
Happy birthday to Dustin Hoffman.
Oh yeah, and there we go. We got a happy birthday shout out to Dustin Hoffman. It's his birthday today. Does it say how old he is?
It might have.
It might have,
Yeah.
but he closed it out already. Yeah, you're like me. I get the story, I write down the highlights of it, and close it out. That's the end of it. I got
That's good
something.
most of the time.
Yeah, because then we spend too much time on something we shouldn't be spending too much time on. Religious news services. Okay, this is the website, and only because it has to do with cannabis and all of that.
Did you hear what I was talking about earlier with the? There's a restaurant in Carolina that's. If they see you praying, there's a 50% discount. They automatically.
Oh yeah, you had mentioned that, didn't you? You had put or someone. I seen somebody had posted a link or a picture of a receipt.
Right.
That actually had that on that.
Yeah, it said 50% off. Praying in
Yeah.
public.
What happened to?
I want to know if
don't
they were if there any kind of bias towards what type of prayer. Like,
Yeah, does it have to be Protestant, Catholic, Christian? Christians.
English?
You ever been to a Christian mass?
I did, and it scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, it's weird. Because especially being a Catholic, it was weird. And I'm not a very good Catholic, so please.
Well, I was just a kid. There was a whole stadium full of them.
Jumping up, dancing.
And no, they started
snake
talking
eaters
in tongues.
Oh.
And I'm just
that's
a kid, and
scary
all
shit.
of a sudden everybody's blah, 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 blah,
Some
blah,
of
blah.
them,
I ran out of the stadium.
yeah, that's crazy stuff right there, man. Yeah.
You're touching people and they're falling over. It's like a scary movie, man. I want nothing to do with it.
Oh man, I played the Brooksville Bob thing already, didn't I?
Yes.
The prank call. You think we should play it again? Want to play the Brooksville Bob prank call again? I thought it was funny.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Play this instead.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get that up. Let's play the Brooksville Bob crank call again. Here we go.
Hello, Rebecca. How are you?
This is Brooksville Bob calling Burger King.
I'm doing excellent. Listen, I got a little request I need to make for you. I want to put in an order, and I want to come and pick it up. Is that okay?
What is it? I mean, was it end of July or was it beginning of August? Do you remember when you called it in?
I'm calling in right now.
Oh, you calling it right now? So this is going to be a big order?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me get a paper and pencil.
Thank
So what
you.
are we getting?
I'm sorry?
What are we getting?
Just want a Big Mac.
Big Mac. You mean the Big King?
No, a Big Mac.
Big Mac is McDonald's.
Where it's right next door. You can't go get it for me?
No, sir.
Well, come on. That's not fair.
I could do the Big King. That's about it.
Well, I don't like the Big King. I like the Big Mac, but I hate McDonald's. Does that...
Okay. The Big King's almost close to a Big Mac.
I bet you my Big Mac's bigger than yours.
Okay.
Were you going to take my order or what?
If it's a Big King, I can.
All right, let me have a Big King then.
When are you going to be coming in and pick it up?
July.
In July next year?
Certainly.
Okay.
Why not?
Fine with me.
Better late than never, no?
Yep.
Listen, you sound sexy. You want to go out on a date?
I'm married.
I'll take him along. He could drive.
That's okay.
No? Are you sure?
Anything else I can do for you?
Well, I want 2 Big Macs now.
Okay. Anything else?
Making me hungry. And a
Okay.
chocolate shake.
Small, medium, or large?
Extra large.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Coming in July?
In July. You think you can deliver that?
Unfortunately, we're not in the area to deliver.
Why not? I'm right around the block. I tell you what. You meet me in the parking lot, sweetheart. I'll take you out to dinner and show you a good time.
That's okay, and I have to be here watching my crew.
Yeah, they don't care. Trust me.
Okay.
I'm serious. I'll take you out. We'll have a nice candlelit dinner. Maybe a little whining, some dining, some 69, and you never know. I mean, things could happen. You might leave your husband for me.
Okay. Anything else?
No, ma'am. I just, was trying to get a Big Mac and a date, but you don't seem to be
Okay.
receptive to my charm.
That's because I'm married and I got a store to run.
Okay, but are you married or are
I
you
am
happily
married.
married? There's
I'm
a difference.
happily married.
Well, there's a big difference, I got to tell you.
Happily married.
Are you sure? Anybody else
I'm
there?
very
Anybody
sure.
else there that's not married?
I'm very, very, very sure.
Does he share? I mean, I share. I got no problems with it.
I'm sure he will.
Hey, you think so?
I know he will.
Why? I don't get it.
Okay. So is there anything else?
Well, no, just my 2 Big Macs, my large fries, and a couple of shakes, and I'm on my way to come get it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna be looking for you. I'm gonna be
Okay.
looking for you, and you're gonna get you to go out on a date with me because you sound sexy.
All right. Is there anything else?
Well, you just got to tell me yes. You're gonna go out on a date with me, and I'll come get you.
Well, that sounds really nice.
Well, are you her husband?
Yeah.
You are? Wiki, listen, you drive. Listen, I'll be nice.
I'll drive.
You drive,
All right,
I'll be nice.
20 minutes.
15? Hello? Son of a bitch hung up on me. God damn, it's so hard to get a date in this town.
This is Lewis Kennedy, and you're listening to Talk Shit Radio, craziest radio station in Tampa Bay.
Okay, we're back.
This is Lewis Kennedy, and you're listening.
Hey.
Yeah, craziest station where